I thought the book idea might be called Dear Rebecca, Love Letters from a Married Priest to His Daughter. And I said, I knew that it wouldn't be on the Vatican's blessed book list. That might be in my favor, I thought. Anyway. Hi, I'm Rick Prashaw, author of Soar, Soar, a book on my late son, Adam, who was at birth identified as a girl, Rebecca, and took us on this remarkable roller coaster ride, 22 years, both a journey through epilepsy and a journey of transitioning to the boy in the mirror that he always was. He just wanted to be who he was and love who he loved. And to me, I said, that's fair enough, it's what I want myself, but we get into the politics and the ideologies and sometimes the faith communities, and it's not so easy. So I'm not interested in much preaching anymore, or any of that piece of it, or pulpit or politics, but just telling his story. I think his story just tells itself. So he squeezed a whole life into 22 years, and I find myself in a place of equal parts grieving. It's permanent. It's like it happened yesterday, and gratitude. There's a message that this kid has that about choosing life. He had all kinds of reasons to complain. He had a hard life between the epilepsy and the transition and some of the judgments that happened. But he just chose life. He takes over in a couple of chapters, and he, through a string of Facebook, tells his tea journey. And the boy in the mirror, which becomes the most significant part, is that he told his mom one day, and it was one of the times I cried in the social worker when the mom said, you know, he doesn't see a boy in the mirror, he wants to see a boy in the mirror. I have many favorite pictures here, but one of my favorite is after the first brain surgery in 2011. 8 hours of brain surgery to deal with the epilepsy. It doesn't work for everybody, but he's still identifying as Rebecca Adam, and yet I see both in the picture. Just a grin, and I call it my Rocky picture, because, you know, like, oh, okay, brain surgery yesterday, no, hello world, and that to me, this second one is the mom with him after the second surgery that was so promising, and no seizures for 60 days, and had a good prognosis 2 weeks before the drowning, and yet was to have the seizure and take this remarkable picture, selfie that he posted seconds probably before he had the seizure. Oh, it's very much a journey. I wanted Tom to end this book so fast after I do the part about the pronouncement of death and the celebration of life, and I think a therapist would have had a field day with me about me wanting to end the book there. And my sister in chapter 15, at the start of 15, I'll just say it because it's really an important thing how the book dramatically changes. She points out that this is not just Adam's story, it's my story as parent. And so in chapter 15, chapter 16. My sister Jude offers to stay on for the first weekend after the wedding celebration for Adam. I push her out the door. I think I can do this gig in private. I certainly don't see the need to include a chapter here in my grief after Adam died. I want to shine a light on Adam, his story, his courage. This grief is mine, not his. I believe he's fine right now, in a good place. I'm left behind. I have to manage. Jude begs to differ. She reminds me that Adam didn't live or die in isolation. You cannot remove yourself from the story. Remember, many struggle with these same painful, heart-wrenching circumstances. Your story is their story. Damn you, Jude.